yesterday I worked with the rose quartz. That was the crystal that I chose, and it ended up being a very good choice. I loved it because the rose quartz for me was very soothing in a time where I was feeling kind of confused, and it helped my day to be a lot less stressful. I actually didn't feel stressed at all, and there was some weird situations going on, so it really that helped in that sense. And also I think that there's a lot of realizations that are going on, inward realizations that are happening for me, so it didn't necessarily make them like stronger or make the portal bigger or something, or like open my eyes more, but it definitely made for an easier process, and it was a lot more of an enjoyable process than transformation normally could be, because usually before a big transformation there's a lot of struggle. So I haven't been feeling that way, which is great. I'm totally a-okay and riding the wave. So I chose a rose quartz, and I'm going to be moving along to the sodalite, and this is another one I haven't worked a lot with. This one my friends and I like to call the Earth crystal, because look at that, it literally looks like planet Earth. It's all blue and white, and it has the tan colors. Such a beautiful one, and I'm really looking forward to my time with this one. Why I chose this was because the two cards I pulled today, earlier, when I made the first video, was Trust from my Osho deck, and Submerged from the Earth Magic deck, Iceberg. Now, a couple things that I pulled that I thought of when I immediately got these. First of all, I looked at Trust. That was the first one that I picked, and to me it was a huge message just to really keep going with the flow that I've already, ride the way that I've been riding, and just know that it's going to be alright. Every little thing's going to be okay. And you see this figure just completely open-armed, super trusting, and just honestly available and present in every moment, no matter what's going on. You just are open to that guidance, and you know that no matter the situation, you're going to fall into a bed of pink fluffy couch. So it's a really calming and uplifting card. Very beautiful. And I liked the color play here, going from the pink, which I was working with yesterday with the rose quartz, to the blue, which I'm going to be working on today, and even more prominently the blue all in the iceberg card. So I immediately thought throat chakra, and I've been all iffy with my communication lately. I've been all over the place. I think one of two reasons. One, I'm a Pisces, and I'm always in this own magical world of my own. I'm always daydreaming, and that can do a lot of good for me, but sometimes not so good when people just don't understand where I'm coming from. So sometimes I sound a little, I don't know, I don't have an adjective for myself in that respect. But secondly, I think Mercury is in retrograde, and that can definitely cause confusion between a lot of people and cause communication breakdowns. So in the combo of this nature, it just seemed natural for me to work with the sodalite tonight and for tomorrow morning. On another note, the Trust card, I just want to point out that it has this blue here indicating the female and water element. So very fitting for me in that respect. And I also, one more thing, I kept mentioning this because I think it was so true. Yesterday I was working with the rose quartz, and I felt like it was this pink and this soft, delicate feeling like my baby blanket. It just reminded me of comfort, and I love that. It was just so prominent, that feeling. It was there throughout yesterday and today, so that was really special. What else? Oh, I mentioned in this last video, and I want to mention again, I did a really neat reading tonight. I worked with my best friends who are in a relationship, very awesome couple, if I must say so myself, and I did a reading called The Mirror, which I haven't done in a really long time. That one is great for relationships because it goes, there's parts for the individual and then parts about the couple relating as well. So that's really neat. And it sparked me to offer up to anybody who's interested a free tarot reading. I'd be using both my decks, the Osho Zen Tarot deck and the Earth Magic deck by Stephen Farmer. Dr. Farmer. Dr. Farmer, right? I don't know, Stephen Farmer. Either way. Upon us making the appointment to do it, we can choose which decks to work with, we can choose what formations to use the cards in, we can also choose whether you want it to be on the phone, if you want me to do the reading myself and write a transcript for you and send it to you through email, if you want to work on Skype or FaceTime, whatever the case, I'm willing to share this gift. I've been working with my cards for, well, with not both of the decks, but I've been working with cards in general for many years now, and I haven't really offered my services up publicly. I would always do it with people that I was familiar with, and I think I'm ready to just share the gift that I have. It's a lot of fun, and I think that if you're interested, even in the slightest bit, even if you want just one card for the day, let me know. Even if you've never had it done before, I'd love to work with you. So tomorrow I'll explain more on the sodalite and what messages I received from that. Otherwise, thank you everyone for watching, and thank you for your awesome comments. It really just makes this process so much more fulfilling and wholesome and juicy and fun. So I really love it, and I love who I've met so far, not just even from working with Hibiscus Moon and my crystalline cohorts, who I all love, they're all my sisters and my brothers, but even just people on YouTube that have found me via this challenge. It's really neat. So I hope it inspires you to do it as well. You can pick up and start whatever you want and join in on the fun. So that'll be all for tonight. I'm going to head to sleep. I have a photo shoot tomorrow. Yay! Creativity. Okay, take care everybody. Good night and crystal blessings.